What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all the subscribers thus far and all the likes and the comments as well. Let's keep the subscriber count going up and the likes, and go ahead and let me know what you think about this video. All right, so we'll just cut to the chase. Today we're going to be speaking about how to lead as a man. So how to lead as a man right now. So leading as a man is an ongoing process, right? So no one can ever master the art of leading. So it's continuous work, just like everything else. Everything requires maintenance. Everything is continuous work. But specifically, leading as a man is so important when it comes to courting and dating women. So I just wanted to share 3 points on how we can lead as a man in today's world. So first off, I would just define leadership with one other word. So in my opinion, leadership means direction. So we have to be able to direct someone the proper way if we're going to be a leader, right? So either you could be some type of influencer, right? But you have to be able to influence people in a special way in order for them to build a confidence to view you or pick you as their leader. There are certain qualities that you'll have in place that will determine whether you're a leader or not, right? So, but like I mentioned before, direction is one of the most important things. So we can't lead anyone if we can't lead ourselves. So it starts with us, right, guys? So it starts with us men, by ourselves. It starts with us. Can we lead ourselves? So when it comes to direction, are we able to direct ourselves in our lives? Direction that includes our habits, right? That includes our purpose as well. So can we lead ourselves and follow through with our habits that we have set out to accomplish, or our goals that we have set out to accomplish? Does our daily life show that we're working towards that? See, a woman will see all that, and that will usually make her want to respect you and view you as her leader, because she's already sees that, okay, well, I see that this guy has this and this and this going on already. So that already tells me that this guy is on his purpose and he's headed to a specific direction in his life, right? And so direction means discipline. So if we have a strategic direction in our life and our goals and our accomplishments, that is going to mean that we have a form of discipline that we've established already in our lives. So we have to have direction. In order to be a good leader, you have to have a direction and stay in that mode when it comes to making sure we can lead ourselves first. Another point that I wanted to bring out was that, and this would be our second point, is that when it comes to dealing with women, I know a lot of people and a lot of men think that leadership means dictatorship, and it doesn't. So leadership is not dictatorship. Leadership does not mean that we control a woman or that we want to control another person, right? So actually, leadership is the opposite of dictatorship. So when we are leading a woman, she has to understand, or we have to understand, that we're going to give direction. And every single time we give direction, at that point, we're going to hear, hey, that's not what I would like to do, or that's not the route I would take. A woman's going to let you know her feelings on a matter in the case when we're giving direction. So instead of being reactive every single time direction is being presented, we should stop and pause and not be so impulsive. when it comes to our responses. See, that's just being reactive, and leaders aren't reactive, right? Leaders think, right? They give things forethought, and then they'll come back with their how they feel on a situation or a matter. So leadership is not dictatorship, and it's not being controlling. If we feel like we have to control somebody, then of course the relationship is not going to work. They're going to see that you're insecure, and they're going to see, and they're not basically going to have any confidence in you as a leader. They're going to see that you have insecurities when it comes to whatever it may be. But self-control and not being impulsive and not being reactive is how you can be a great leader. So definitely don't want to try to be this controlling person. Controlling is not leadership. The third point I wanted to bring out was considering feelings of a woman is so key, is so imperative to also being a good leader. So again, that comes with not being reactive as well. When we hear them out, we hear how they feel in a certain matter, we definitely want to consider what their thoughts are, what their feelings are. Good leaders listen. So we have to try to become a good listener. I know a lot of times us guys, we want to just right away start speaking when they have something to say. But you know, in my dealings with women, I've understood that it's good to stop and listen, and that even in turn helps us to become better leaders, because now listening enables us to really get their side of the story or of the picture, and then we can move forward on giving the proper direction, or compromising or trading off what our direction was. So that's definitely something to keep key. Make sure you become a good listener right away when it comes to courting or dating or engaging and with a woman and trying to become a good leader. Also, the third point was to be a good example. So like I said, do you have a good resume when it comes to being a good example of being a leader? So when a woman sees that you have a great example, right? Like I said before, if you have a great influence on the community or your coworkers or your family, the person that you're trying to court or date, sooner or later they're going to see that. They're going to see the type of influence you have, or the type of example you have already set to make a name for yourself. So that in turn is going to give her confidence and allowing you to lead her. So definitely want to make sure that we are leaving a good imprint and being a good example, like I said, in our communities, within our families and our friends. And she in turn will see that, and that will give her confidence in you as a leader. So definitely being an introspective individual, making sure that you're always trying to see, how can I better myself? What can I do to be a better person or to be a better man? Looking at ways to see how you can upgrade yourself, pretty much, is the best way to become a good leader as well. So those are just the 3 points that stand out to me when it comes to being a leader. There's many more, but if this resonated with you, go ahead, leave a comment, subscribe and like. I'll definitely be speaking more about subjects like this, relationships, dating, and things to help us guys and women as well when it comes to relationships. All right, so thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.